What's up, everyone? My name's PlatinumHowler, coach of your Delta Gligars, and today I'm bringing you another week of the NCL. This is week 5 against Ace and the Trovita Island Triple Psychics. And let me tell you, looking at his team, you can probably tell that he's got more than just Triple Psychics. In fact, he's got 11 Psychics because he has a mono Psychic team. So you'd think I would win this one, right? Right? I sure hope so, because the guy who played him last week got clobbered, actually. Not a great performance. Good performance from Ace, though. So, yeah, I can't joke around in this game. I need to take this match seriously and bring the best sets for the best mons. So, without further ado, I didn't really have much trouble picking which 6 mons I wanted to bring to this game. I mean, I'm going to bring the 6 mons that I feel best match up against Psychic types. So, Salamence is my best fast option to choose. Like, I brought Howler to every game before this, but I feel Salamence is a lot better than Howler here because I can lock myself into either Crunch, Outrage, Shadow Claw, Mono Psychic. They don't have very much variety in resistances. So basically, if Gardevoir and Jirachi are out of the picture, then Outrage is free. That would be my strongest attack. Crunch hits everything super effectively except for Gallade and Gardevoir. Shadow Claw hits both of those super effectively. It's a little bit weaker, but I have that there just in case. And then Earthquake, he has, I think, 3 mons that are weak to Earthquake, so that's just a little bit stronger than Crunch and Shadow Claw would be if those are the 3 mons left. Next up, we have Grassy Surge Rillaboom with a Assault Vest once again. I like bringing Assault Vest Rillaboom for whatever reason, but I can just switch it on things easier and then get the heck out. So this will reset his Psychic Terrain that he might bring with the Indeedee. I don't actually know if... I'm pretty sure with the amount of speed I've put in, I've invested on this Rillaboom, that I would outspeed an Indeedee that is not invested itself. And I could probably do a ton of damage to it with a U-turn, with anything, really, on my moveset. I have double Dark Stab, Knockoff, and Darkest Lariat, because Darkest Lariat can deal with a Reuniclus that's going for like Iron Defense or Acid Armor, something like that. And then Knockoff is just generally stronger. U-turn, I can get in, I can U-turn out on something faster like a Latios, and then get in Salamence to basically just claim a kill. Next up, we have Double Dance Drapion with the Psychic Seeds, so I can bring this in against something like Indeedee and set up against that. I have enough speed investment so that I outspeed Scarf Latios 100% of the time after I get an agility off. And I'm pretty sure if I get to +2/+2 by clicking Swords Dance and agility, then it should just be GG. Psychic Seed will give me hopefully give me the extra bulk that I would need to set up and get both of my boosts up. Knockoff hits everything except for Gallade and Gardevoir, and we have Poison Jab there, basically just the next strongest move that we can use to damage those 2 things. Of course, Poison Jab will decimate a Gardevoir. Not so much Gallade, but yeah, Gallade is definitely the biggest threat on my opponent's team for sure. Jellicent Mixed Defenses can switch into a variety of things and just be a general annoyance with Recover. We have Toxic to get off against stuff like Slowbro, Reuniclus, things that are... I mean, Reuniclus could very well be Magic Guard and probably should be Magic Guard, but I guess more or less the Slowbro. We will have to watch out for a Xatu Magic bouncing the Toxic back at us and getting our own Jellicent Toxic, but it's not gonna if that happens, it's not gonna lose us the game. I think that I have a number of things that can take advantage of Xatu. Mainly the last two mons I have. Stakataka is not offensive at all. It's fully SPDF, so that I can hopefully take hits, get Trick Room up, get my Stealth Rocks up, just for general chip on his team, so that something like Drapion or Salamence can clean late game. We have Gyro Ball and Earthquake. Earthquake is I don't have Rock Stab. Gyro Ball should, I would think, do enough to hit KO a Xatu, even if I'm not attack infested. I mean, I would hate to be wrong on that, but I mean, he would most likely fear a rock type move from Stakataka anyway, and want to go out in something like Slowbro. So yeah, I'm never doing anything against a Slowbro with this Stakataka, but I can get Trick Room up. If I get Trick Room up and then Slowbro comes in against Stakataka, I can go directly into Hatterene, which I have have no speed investment in, and I've gone minimum speed, so that I'll guarantee outspeed his Slowbro with the Trick Room up. And I have Giga Drain against that thing, so I can switch in against it, click Giga Drain, get some health back. I want to be able to keep myself as healthy as possible, so that I can take a Poison Jab from the Mega Gallade if need be. It should, with the Kebia Berry, it should only be doing like, I think it should only be doing like 40%-ish, not very much at all. And then Dazzling Gleam should be doing a hefty amount of damage to that in return. Shadow Ball hits. Dark and Ghost type moves are pretty easy to bring against Mono Psychic teams, so yeah. And then Trick Room of our own, if we get the opportunity to set up speed control and just sweep through the team with Dazzling Gleam, Shadow Ball, something like that, then that's what we're gonna do. So, pretty simple team, just kind of try to all-out offense him and get massive differential, just try to sweep with something, basically. Yeah, that's the plan. Big differential win this week would be wonderful. So I will see you right back with the battle. Here we are, back with the battle for the second time, because OBS seems to like to revert my audio settings back to the default settings. So this time you can actually hear me. Yeah, anyways. There are 6 Psychic types here, none of which are Jirachi, Reuniclus, or Slowbro, which means his team is pretty frail. I don't see very many Mons that look like they can take hits from my Mons. So, without giving too much away, this game is poised to be about the same number of turns as my Week 2 loss against Corona was. So yeah, we'll just get into the game now. I'm going to lead off with Stakataka because I am confident I can live any one hit. Nothing will force me out. Even Gallade won't force me out because I have a Chople Berry. It can set up a Swords Dance, and I'll do 83% to it with a non-invested Gyro Ball from Stakataka. To be honest, I don't really know why I didn't just click Trick Room on the first turn. I knew I just wanted some damage against the Gallade, and I got enough damage on it to the point where I can just bring in Salamence, click Crunch, and snag a kill. So, Crunch can't sweep through him because he still has this Gardevoir that is not weak to Crunch. So the Gardevoir is going to force me out. I'll eat a hit with the Jellicent, and then he's going to switch out into Indeedee, and I predict him to basically switch into either the Xatu or the Indeedee, but lucky for me, it turned out to be the Indeedee, so I can pop my Psychic Seed right away, click Agility, click Knockoff, down goes Xatu. Yeah, so I don't actually need the double dance boost to win this game. I can just get to +2 speed and then click buttons and win. It's that simple, because he doesn't have anything bulky that can actually take a hit. So Latios reveals to be Choice Scarfed, which would have outsped my Choice Scarfed Salamence. So I don't know how effective my Moxie Men strat would have been. Regardless, like it could have came in, got 1 kill. I don't think at any point it would have been sweeping because that Scarf Latios was always there. We knocked off this Indeedee, which was holding Mind Plate. Again, like, I don't know why he seems to like bringing the female Indeedee, but the male Indeedee, especially if you're bringing Mind Plate on it because you want it to be a more offensive set, is way better. Maybe he just likes the design of the female Indeedee. I don't even know. Anyways, yeah, Drapion clicks agility, clicks buttons, and wins. Good game to Ace. And so we're improving to 3-1 after this. If you're wondering where my week 4 game was, I did tweet out an update about it. But basically, my opponent had to forfeit that game, and then he actually ended up having to drop from the league. So he has a replacement coach now, and the replacement asked to make up that game with me. So we will try to make up that game because I ain't out here trying to claim forfeit wins. But I won't be recording that game, so we'll just be moving on our regular schedule. Next week will be week 6 against Nacho and his Galarian Darmanitan. Not particularly looking forward to prepping against Galarian Darmanitan. Yeah, that thing's going to be tough to deal with. But anyways, if you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel for more NCL battles in the future, and we'll see you next week.